Today in this video we are going to do Maharashtra State Board Class 9's first unit lesson number 1.5. 1.5 lesson is about the necklace. Name of the lesson is the necklace. The lesson is quite big, so we have broken it into two parts. We have given it in two videos. So this is part 1. Okay, you can see part 2 also. So before that I would like to say, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do press the bell button and subscribe for my more videos. Okay, now this is a very nice story, a moral story I should say. You learn from this lesson. This is about a lady who was poor. It's about a French story. Okay, lady who believed in show off. She was not rich, but she believed to have a very royal life. So she tries to show off, and in that show off she tries to buy a necklace. She borrows a necklace from one of her rich friends, and how that necklace puts her into trouble and ruins her life. This story is about that. I hope you will enjoy this. Okay. This is in two parts. So today in this video we are going to do part 1. Name of the lesson is the necklace. Okay. Mathilde was a pretty and charming girl, born as if by an error of fate यानी luck, किस्मत, into a family of clerks. She had no means of becoming known, understood, loved, or be wedded to an aristocrat. Now what do you mean by an aristocrat? It is noble class. And so she let herself be married to a minor official at the Ministry of Education. Now Mathilde was a very poor girl, but she was very pretty, very charming, बहुत खूबसूरत थी. एंड उसको हमेशा क्या लगता था कि मैं किसी रॉयल फैमिली में, एरिस्टोक्रेट यानी रॉयल फैमिली में मेरी शादी हो. बट लाइक लक वुड बी, सिंस शी वॉज वेरी पुअर, शी गॉट मैरिड टू अ क्लर्क. ओके, एंड उसका जो हस्बैंड था मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन में एक ऑफिसर था. ही वॉज एट अ वेरी लो पोस्ट, not a big shot. She dressed plainly because she had never been able to afford anything better. She suffered endlessly, feeling she was entitled to all the luxuries of life. She suffered because of her shabby यानी untidy, poorly furnished house, all these things that other women of her class would not have noticed. Tormented means to cause severe suffering. Her tormented her and made her resentful. Resentful means full of displeasure. She dreamed of a grand palatial mansion. What do you mean by palatial? Relating to a palace, with vast rooms and inviting smaller rooms, perfumed for afternoon chats and with close friends. Now since she was married to a minor official, she was in a poor family, so her house was also untidy, poorly furnished, not a high class. बट शी ऑलवेज रिग्रेटेड. उसको हमेशा लगता था कि मैं ऐसे क्यों हूँ. दुख होता था. उसकी लेवल की जो दूसरी फीमेल्स थी उनको तो शायद ऐसे कभी नहीं लगेगा कि हम इतने गरीब हैं, हमारा घर इतना सीधा साधा है. बट इज दिस फीमेल मैथिल्ड, शी ऑलवेज फेल्ट कि उसका घर एकदम रॉयल होना चाहिए, पैलेस होना चाहिए, मैंशन होना चाहिए, एंड इट शुड हैव मेनी रूम्स, इट शुड बी परफ्यूम्ड, एंड शी शुड हैव फ्रेंड्स अराउंड विथ whom she can chat. She always had high dreams, but luck was not on her side. Though she was looking very beautiful, but luck was not on her side, and she was married to a minor official only. So always she had regret ki I don't have such a big house. Okay. Yet she had no rich dresses, no jewels, nothing, and these were the only things she loved. She wanted so much to charm, to be envied, to be sought after. Now see, Mathilde, what did she think of? उसको हमेशा लगता था मेरे पास बहुत अच्छे कपड़े हों, ज्वेलरी हों. She always thought of all these things. She had a rich friend, a former schoolmate at the convent, whom she avoided visiting because afterwards she would weep with regret, despair and misery. Weep यानी cry, regret, despair यानी sadness, misery यानी poor condition, sad condition. अभी उसकी स्कूल की फ्रेंड थी. शी यूज टू अवॉइड गोइंग टू हर. यू नो वाई? उसको लगता था कि वो अमीर है, उसके घर जाऊंगी तो घर आके मुझे रोना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि उसकी हालत देखूंगी. शी इज़ वेरी रिच एंड मैं बहुत गरीब हूँ, तो उसको लगता था कि मैं उसके घर नहीं जाऊँ. तो शी यूज टू अवॉइड गोइंग टू हर फॉर्मर यानी पहले वाली स्कूल मेट, पहले स्कूल में साथ में पढ़ी, तो शी यूज्ड टू अवॉइड विजिटिंग हर बिकॉज शी फेल्ट उससे मिलूंगी तो मुझे और दुख होगा. One evening her husband came home with an air of triumph, triumph यानी happiness, holding a large envelope in his hand. Look, he said, here is something for you. She tore open the paper and drew out a card on which was printed the words, the Minister of Education and Madam George Ramponneau request the pleasure of M and MME. You know what is this? This is actually, M stands for Monsieur and MME, this stands for Madam. This is French terms of addressing. Like इंडिया में हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, मिस्टर एंड मिसेस, तो फ्रेंच में ऐसे उनको एड्रेस करते हैं, मिस्टर एंड मिसेस के लिए ऐसे एड्रेस करते हैं. लॉयजल कंपनी एट द मिनिस्ट्री ऑन द इवनिंग ऑफ मंडे January 18th. Instead of being delighted means happy, as her husband had hoped, she threw the invitation on the table resentfully यानी नाराज होते हुए, because of sad feeling, and muttered यानी spoke in a very low tone, what do you want me to do with that, and what do you expect me to wear if I go. He hadn't thought of that. He stammered यानी when you cannot speak smoothly you get stuck while talking, हिचकिचाना. Okay, that is called stammering. Why, the dress you go to the theatre in, it seems very nice to me. Okay, now one day what happened, Mathilde का जो husband था, he brought home one invitation. Okay, it was from Minister of Education. They had invited them to their house. तो Mathilde के husband को लगा ये तो बहुत खुश हो जाएगी, she has to go and attend a royal party invitation. So he brought that envelope and handed it over to Mathilde. But Mathilde did not become happy कि मुझे ऐसी रॉयल शादी में जाना है, पार्टी में जाना है. But on the contrary, she got sad seeing that and she said नहीं, I cannot go to the party. You know reason what? मैं पार्टी में पहन के क्या जाऊँगी. उसको पहले टेंशन था मैं पहन के क्या जाऊँगी, पार्टी में जाऊँगी तो मेरे पास कपड़े नहीं हैं इतने अच्छे रॉयल पार्टी में पहनने के लिए. तो व्हाट डज हस्बैंड से, इस जो तुम हमेशा पहनती हो ड्रेस, थिएटर में पहन के चलती हो, वो तो मुझे अच्छी लगती है, व्हाई डोंट यू वियर दैट. ही स्टॉप्ड स्टन्ड यानी सरप्राइज्ड, डिस्ट्रेस्ड टू सी हिज वाइफ, डिस्ट्रेस्ड यानी सैड, टू सी हिज वाइफ क्राइंग. He asked, what is the matter? Let's see. Mathilde, how much would a suitable dress cost? Okay. She thought for a moment, computing the cost and also wondering what amount she could ask for without an immediate refusal. Refusal यानी without is saying no. At last she answered hesitantly यानी reluctantly. I don't know exactly, but I think I could do it with 400 francs. Now see, husband को तो खुश हो रहा था कि मेरी वाइफ खुश होगी, but like when he saw कि Mathilde is not happy with the invitation, she is worried about dress, तो उसको लगा अभी इस चीज़ में भी उसको खुश करूँ, तो उसने उसको बोला ठीक है, how much would you require to buy a new dress? I will give you the money and you go and buy a new dress. तो how much amount does she ask? She says 400 francs. Now this is French currency, 400 francs. Okay. He turned a little pale because he had been saving that exact amount to buy a gun for a hunting summer in the country near Nanterre with a few friends. However, he said, very well, I can give you 400 francs, but try and get a really beautiful dress. Now see how nice he is. उसके पास सिर्फ 400 francs ही थे and that too he had saved for his hunting gun. But he feels कि वाइफ को पहले प्रायोरिटी देना है, she should not become sad, so he sacrifices that money also. He says, okay, you take these 400 francs and buy a beautiful dress for you. The day of the party drew near and Madame Loisel seemed sad, restless, anxious, though her dress was ready. Now see, अभी ड्रेस भी बन गई, still she is upset. Now Mathilde की जगह पे यहाँ पे लिखा है Madame Loisel, यानी उनका जैसे सरनेम होता है हस्बैंड के नाम पे, मिसेस माथुर जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं, तो मैडम लॉयजल इज नथिंग बट मैथिल्ड. स्टिल शी वॉज लुकिंग रेस्टलेस. यू नो वाई? ड्रेस भी रेडी था, बट वाई, व्हाट वाज द रीज़न, जो उसको दुख हो रहा था अभी भी. वन इवनिंग हर हस्बैंड सेड टू हर, व्हाट्स द मैटर, यू हैव बीन एक्टिंग स्ट्रेंज दीज लास्ट 3 days. She replied, I am upset that I have no jewels, not a single stone to wear. I would rather not go to the party. You could wear flowers, he said. They are very fashionable at this time of year. She was not convinced. The next day she went to her friend's house and told her of her distress. Distress यानी sadness. Madame Forestier went to her mirrored wardrobe, took out a large box, brought it back, opened it, and said to Madame Loisel. Now see, still she was not satisfied. Husband ने बोला कि फ्लावर्स पहन लो, कुछ ज्वेलरी नहीं है तो फ्लावर्स की ज्वेलरी पहन लो, आजकल फैशन में है. बट वो कहाँ सुनने वाली थी. शी फेल्ट नहीं, मुझे तो ज्वेलरी ही चाहिए. तो शी गोज़ टू हर स्कूल फ्रेंड जो रिच थी ना, मैडम फॉरेस्टियर, उसके घर जाती है एंड शी आस्क फॉर द ज्वेलरी कि मुझे ज्वेलरी दे दो. कि ड्रेस आ गया पर मुझे ज्वेलरी नहीं मिली. तो शी गोज़ टू हर. डू यू थिंक वी शुड बोरो लाइक दिस फ्रॉम सम पीपल, फ्रॉम आवर फ्रेंड्स और एनीबडी? Okay, if you think we should borrow to do temporary show off, let's see. इसमें क्या होता है, since she borrows, how this necklace will put her into trouble. So you will also learn from her. Okay, चलो see. Choose, my dear. First, Mathilde saw some bracelets, then a pearl necklace. She tried on the jewelry in the mirror. She kept asking, "You have anything else?" Why? Yes, but I don't know what you like. Suddenly she discovered in a black satin box a superb diamond necklace, and her heart began to beat with uncontrolled desire. Her hands trembled as she took it. She fastened यानी tied it around her neck and stood lost in ecstasy as she looked at herself. Ecstasy means excited and happy, both feelings mix. अभी when she goes to her friend, उसने उसको सब ज्वेलरी दिखाया. But she was somehow fussy. She didn't like anything. She's asking for more jewelry, more jewelry. आखिर उसको खुद को एक डायमंड नेकलेस पसंद आया. She says, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. She is happy and excited. उसने जब भी गले में पहना तो उसको लगा अच्छा लग रहा है. Then she asked anxiously, hesitating, would you lend me this? Just this? Lend, you know ना, to take temporarily. उधार लेना. Okay. Why? Yes, of course. She threw her arms around her friend's neck rapturously, then fled with her treasure. Okay, और friend ने भी क्या किया, उसको दे दिया. And she was too happy. Fast she came back with her treasure. अभी what is a treasure here? उसको necklace मिल गया. She was happy with that treasure. She comes home happily. The day of the party arrived. Madame Loisel was a success. She was prettier than all other women, elegant, gracious, smiling, and full of joy. See, these words are used to describe Mathilde. कैसे लग रही थी वो? Elegant यानी good looks, gracious यानी the person who walks nicely with a new, or you can say pretty dress. She was looking very elegant, very gracious, smiling in the party. सबसे अच्छी लग रही थी and she herself was too happy. She danced wildly with passion, forgetting everything in the triumph of her beauty and success, floating in a cloud of happiness. Mathilde and her husband left at about 4 o'clock in the morning. When they were finally in the street, they could not find a cab. They walked down towards the Seine till, this is the name of the place in this France, till they found one. They were dropped off at their door in the Rue des Martyrs, and sadly it was all over for her. Now what happened? She was happily dancing, mixing with other females. She was very happy, and finally they came back home. What was the time? 4 o'clock. They were not getting the cab, but somehow they managed. They got it very late and they reached home. Now in front of the mirror, she took a final look at herself in all her glory. But suddenly she uttered a cry. She no longer had the necklace round her neck. घर आ गई. अभी उसको लग रहा था एक फाइनल लुक ले लूँ, मिरर के सामने वो नेकलेस देख लूँ, बिकॉज नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रिटर्न इट टू माई फ्रेंड. कैसे दिख रहे हूँ, आई विल चेंज द ड्रेस नाउ. सो शी वॉन्टेड टू हैव अ फाइनल लुक. शी वॉज सो क्रेजी नो अबाउट दैट नेकलेस जो मैडम फॉरेस्टियर से लिया था. दिस इज मैथड ले गया था. तो शी हैड अ फाइनल लुक. एंड यू नो वॉट हैपेंड? She could not see anything in her neck. What is the matter? Asked her husband. She turned towards him, panic stricken. Panic stricken yani with a sudden feeling of fear. I have, I no longer have Madame Forestier's necklace. He stood up distraught. Distraught means worried, disturbed. What? How? That's impossible. Now, what happened? She did not find necklace in her neck. When she came home, she realized necklace was not in her neck. Abhi, she was shocked. Even her husband was shocked. How can it be? How is it possible? Okay, so this is part 1, climax. Okay, we will continue this story in part 2. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Do press the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. Press this bell button and subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching this.